documents to support the 123.9 million in your finding? Because already there's non-disclosure of pending staff payables. Again, we've got 123 million in there without a breakdown.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The documents were provided, but not totaling to 123 million.
What is the variance?
We got documents totaling to around 78 million from the 123 that was queried last year.
So, Governor, how can you owe people when there is no contract, when there is no LSO? How can you have it in your schedule that we owe 123 million and yet you cannot provide the contract documents?
Thank you, Chair. Let me request my CC and CO to respond to that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chair, and Your Excellency. I want to respond that some of the pending bills were still undergoing verification. So we were looking at removing the ones that we had found the documents as we processed them. So some of them are still did not have those documents as at that date, as at 30th June 2024.
How can you report it as a liability when it does not have that material information?
Thank you, Chair. Some of them are commitments, so eventually we need to pay them.
If there is a commitment, then there must be a contract somewhere.
Yes, Chair.
But the auditor says at the time of audit, 123 million did not have contracts, did not have PVs, did not have LSOs and any supporting documentation.
Yes, Chair. That they were not, as reported, they had not been provided. But for 120, the whole amount, that 123, then they were provided until we have that small balance. And we were still following up. That is at the
What? How much is a small balance?
Yes, we still had that balance of 50, about 50.
No, that does not tie with what the Auditor General is saying. The Auditor General, you said there's a balance of 70?
The documents that were provided out of the 123 million at the time of verification totaled 78 million.
So remaining 50 million?
50 million.
But Chair, who is supposed to provide these documents?
Is 50 million small balance?
Not where I come from, Chair. Not where I come from. 50 million is a lot of money.
Governor,
but the question that I'm asking, Chair,
we need to
is...
be careful not to send the wrong message to the public.
So who is supposed to provide those documents? You know the way the county government is responding to this question is like somebody's from outside the common bond of the county government of Bomet is supposed to bring them documents, then they verify, then they submit those documents to the auditor. Where are these documents supposed to be coming from? I thought you were supposed to be providing those documents to the auditors yourselves.
But again, Chairman, you can't reflect in your books that you have commitments unpaid of 123 when you have got zero documents. Whether it's 45 million, 50 million, or 78, it can't reflect in the books that it's outstanding at 123. And we're being told here that there are no documents, they're still verifying, and it's a small amount. I think there is a bigger problem here, including even, I would have expected also the documentations to the 78 million to be available so that if for purposes of verification, then you're able to say out of 123, then we are committing to pay 78, that documentation have been availed to us. Unless you are saying the documentations that you got from the county government satisfied you, and therefore you're reflecting that this amount is 123 less 78 that you have verified based on documents.
So, Governor, do you know how much you owe the people who have done jobs in Bomet? Do you know how much it is?
Yes, Chair. We have a list of pending bills, and we have supplied the same to the controller of budget, and we can avail the same. I think that's what the Senator was asking. it should have been part
Do
of
you
our
stand with
response.
this 1,021 million as at the end of the financial year, this amount that has been referred to by the Auditor General?
Yes, Chair.
If you go to the annexure that you have appended to your financial statements, analysis of pending accounts payable, I don't know whether you have your full set of financial statements, which should be like a Bible when you come here. Do you have it? Your full financial statement?
Yes.
If you go to Annex 2, which is on page, I think it's paginated 59. The clerks had circulated the original certificate on electronically. I hope Senator Wakili has received it. Governor, are we there?
Chair.
Just to confirm, we are on the same page. What's the header of your document on page 59?
This is annual reports and financial statement for the year ended June 30th, 2024.
Annex?
Annex 2.
Analysis of pending accounts payable.
Yes.
So ordinarily, this is where we go to if you want to see all the people that you owe. So on page 1, you have about 15 entries. Page 2 goes up to 33 entries. Page 4 up to 48 entries. Just go to page 62. So, of the same financial statement. I think just follow it. It's still on the analysis of pending accounts payable. So take, for example, row 53, Bryland Company Limited. Are you there, Governor?
Yeah, I'm there, Chair.
Routine maintenance of Rapie Bay, Kapta Bulliet, and Kaplele, Kap Mosoni, Kap Mr. Roads, etc. Kap Mr. Roads. There is an amount of, there's an amount, what amount is there?
The 3 million? 3 million?
When was this work done? When was the contract awarded? What is a contract number, LSO number, for you to consider this to be a valid account payable? Governor, I believe the answer is that it is not there.
Yes, correct, Chair.
If you go to the next page, again, a lot of blank dates, a lot of blank LPOs, LSOs. How then can we say that these are not ghost invoices that have been put in to get money out of the enterprise? How can you have a debt without a date? That's why we've asked you whether you own the 1 billion. Would the pending bills in Bomet be overstated?
Chair, let me request we go and do it and submit it to the committee.
No, we must have a conversation before we get to that.
Yeah.
Already, we were saying it is understated because it does not have staff payables. But when we come to the actual schedule, you have a debt without a date. Why should that be part of your records? You have a debt without a contract number. How can that be a debt? Wakili, can you enforce collection on a debt without a contractual number, without a contract date?
Chairman, you cannot, and I believe when you look at from page 59 running through, I think the discrepancy that you've picked under item 53 is a reflection of more than 50% of those which are here, because a number of them do not have LPO numbers, do not have date of the LPO. Therefore, it cannot then form a basis of a honest, genuine payable, or rather item that is payable, because there is no contract. Unless the governor wants to go back and cook the contracts, cook the LSOs, backdate them, avail to you, that definitely will now be an answer to these blanks which are existing. But to answer your question, you are unable to do it.
So,
Chair.
Yes, Senator Wambua.
As the governor responds, I think I want to remind him of my initial preliminary question.